在心窝，一直把你宠爱着。为何你的眼中是寂寞，让我心中好难过？一生想给你快乐，一生想为你执着。为何你的嘴角是沉默，让我情绪全失落？男人没有错，只是男人太难做。近一点太轻薄，远一点是冷漠。男人没有错，只是男人也脆弱。回忆终究好苦涩，心里不向谁说。
Introduce RPGSTART programming. Right now, we intend to introduce how to write RPG program. We start from RPG programming. If loaded from our website and expand the RAR compressing program, you can get the file folder and the file just like this. We emphasize there are a PowerPoint named RPGSTART. I always use two computers, and my left hand is with computer to open RPGSTART, and the right hand computer to write a program by Visual Script VC++. Right now, let's start it. According to the RPGSTART, the step 1, open a file folder RPG demo. We opened already. Then execute Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0. Here is Microsoft C++ 6.0. Right now, it is opened. Then file, then new, then projects, Win32 application, the location at the C RPG demo. Okay. Project name, we give RPG1. Okay. And open an empty project. Finished. Okay. RPG1 class created. Then the left computer jump to step 2. The step 2 is now creating RPG1.rc resource script. According to the procedure of step 2, press project, add to project, new. Press new. Files. Resource script. File. Give RPG1. RPG1. Okay. Then rpg1.rc created. Now create the icon. How to create the icon? In here, insert resource icon, new. Write a name in here. Choose the color black. Press A. Give the name, suppose RPG. And then we have to change the icon's name. How to change the icon's name? Simply by press the resource view. Use the left button of the mouse and extend the plus mark. You can hear a ding dong sound, and sure, you can see it's paint rpg1.rc icon. The icon we just create named IDI icon 1. We have to change to our specification RPG icon. So put a cursor on top of IDI icon 1 and press the right button of the mouse. Choose property and change IDI icon into RPG icon. Press after correction, press enter. The icon created with the standard RPG icon name. Right now, create the menu. How to do it? The same. Use insert resource menu, new. In here, put a cursor on it and press the twice of the left button. In caption, type file and press enter. And then change the menu name to objects menu, the standard name. How to do it? Just put a cursor on the resource view, press it, and press the minus and press the plus. Extend. Sure. Extend rpg1.rc. The icon just last time we give the name RPG icon. The new one is menu. The default name of the menu is IDR menu 1. We press the right button of the mouse and choose property to change the IDR menu 1 to objects menu. RPGSTART menu. Okay, and press enter. So the icon and the menu. Okay. Then the next we have to copy vman and vman.cpp and vman.h into RPG demo RPG file folder and use from RPGSTART. In here you can see vman.cpp. Put a cursor on it and press the left button, and then vman.header, two files together. We press Control together with left button on top of vman.h. So these two files highlighted. Put a cursor on any one of of them, and press the left button of the mouse. Here is a duplicate. Press duplicate and move up to change the folder into RPG demo and RPG1. Find the space place, put a cursor on the space, and since we duplicate the two files already, find the space place and press the left button of the mouse, and here is a stand up, and press the stand up and press anywhere. You can see winman.h and winman.cpp are copied in RPG1 file folder, and then we go back to edit the program according to RPGSTART to step 3. File view. Where is the file view? Put the cursor on here. You can see the full name, file view. Press the left button of the mouse, and here is a plus, and press the plus to extend everything. Here is a plus as well, and press the plus, and the file source files, there is a name rpg1.rc. the moment as we create the script, program script, rpg1.rc together in the same time be put into source file. Now, according to step 3, put a cursor on source file and press left button of the mouse and choose add files to folder. You can see, you can see winman.cpp. Choose winman.cpp and press OK. Then you can see winman.cpp are added into source file. And then jump to step 4. Step 4, put a cursor on header file and press the right button of the mouse and choose add files to folder, and choose winman.h. OK, and extend the plus. You can see winman.h. These files are added into header files. Okay, step 5 of RPGSTART. This is basic. You can see extend the winman.cpp by pressing the put the cursor on winman.cpp and press the left button twice, and winman cpp are opened. The contents at the left window. In here, you can see CAPP to define the Windows resolutions and the Windows style, and the description of the program, and the initial and the shutdown and the frame, and then winman. This is the .cpp program. Well, is to see the content of winman.header. The header is the routine's name. The CAPP in the first one, routine, and the initial and the shutdown and the frame, the 4. This is the routine's allowance and the variable allowance in the file header, while the program is corresponding at the .cpp with detailed definition of the program. In here, you see nothing about the window. So, the step 5 of RPGSTART tell us to call a call system. The call system can help us to open the window as we calling a routine run. We will jump into the call system and open the window. Okay, according to step 5, we have to put the cursor on the source file and press the right button and choose Add Files to Folder and change the searching position from RPG1 to GenCode file folder. The GenCode is here. Choose the GenCode and OK, opened it. And the content of the GenCode appeared on the screen. And we pick code system.cpp. Code system.cpp is here. Press it. And OK. Then you can see code system.cpp are added into source file. Okay, let's jump to step 6. Step 6 asks us to put a cursor on header file and press the right button of the mouse and choose Add Files to Folder. And in GenCode position, find the code system.h and press OK. Then you can see the code system.h are added into header files. Then, the step 7 tell us to add one important is call global. The call global is Gene Adams' definitions to link all the multimedia resources all together. It is header only. How to do it? Just put a cursor at the header files and press the left button of the mouse and choose Add Files to Folder and find the call globals.h and pick OK. You can see the call global.h are added into header files. And step 8, after call global.h is added into header files, the program seems created OK. Then we have to save these situations, these files, and then doing compiling. How to save? According to step 8, save all. So we press this button, save all. And how to build? How to compiler? Choose build. Choose rebuild all to rebuild every program into an object file. And the procedure runnings will showing on this small window. If there is any error, we have to remove the error and compiling again until there says no errors, then we can run it. Right now, 3 errors here. Let's see what happened about the error. We just put the cursor on this area and press the left button of the mouse, and then both Control and the F key pressed together, and find what? Find error, ERROR, and press Enter. The program will the compiler, the Visual C++ will automatically jump to this area and show the first error. the inconsistent DLL linkage export assume. You cannot find the things correct. Let's see. The first things to see if the gain code is correct. We have two gain codes. One is original gain code. One is later on we call it gain code new. We change depends what we need. Right now we need the original defined by Jim Adams gain code. So we change the name of the later gain code into gain code new. It is using, so cannot be changed. So we close the system first. How to close? We save it, read it simply by close. That's it. Okay, close it. Then we can change the name because the gain code are using. We cannot change the file name. Right now, we can press the left button of the mouse and choose the change the name and add a big new and real of gain code. And the name, press enter. Then this one is what we need, gain code. Put the cursor on it and press the left button of the mouse and choose rename. And then remove ROG to simply gain code only. Okay, then we go back to our program and compile RPG1. How to into the program? Just by start and put a cursor on it and put a cursor on Microsoft Visual Studio 6.0 and to choose. You can see if you get the Visual Studio disk as you load it, you will get this chunk Microsoft Visual Basic 6.0 and the Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0 program and the rest too. So we use Microsoft Visual C++, simply putting the cursor on it and press the left button of the mouse to choose it and to open Microsoft Visual C++ 6.0 program. Right now, a Wacom program opened and press File and press Open Workspace and find search in the file folder RPG demo. RPG demo is here. Press RPG demo and open it. And RPG demo inside there are two file folder. RPG1 is what we want. Open it and you can see RPG1. There is RPG1.dsw and choose it and open it. Now RPG1 are opening. We just wait. Okay. Okay. It's safe. It's opened, and just press. Oh, sure. That's it. And press File View. Last time we add folder, add Winman, header and the call system.cpp in source file, and add call system.header in header file, and add call global.h in header file. Everything already there, and save all already. But as we compile, there is some 3 errors. We judge is simply because the game code is wrong version. After we change the game code to the original version of Jim Adam, then we compile it again. How to compile it again? Press build. Here is a rebuild. Press it and see what will happen at this area. If no error, then we can run. If errors have appeared, then we still have to remove the error. Okay, right now the report is 0 errors, 0 warning, so we can run. Simply because the F9 function key and the F10 function key of Camtasia are conflict with debuggers F9 and F10, so we cannot do the debug right now. But don't worry, we'll prepare one similar one, and we mark the debug position all around the program, and we can use that prepared RPG1 to show the debugger. Right now we just showing the original defined in procedure and the compiling finished 0 errors programs, and to show what will happen. How to run? At build, press the build. There are 2 ways to run. One is by debug. Start debug, you can see a go. Whenever go meet a start point, it will stop. At the stop positions, you can check the procedure of the running is okay. If the variables calculation is okay, if everything okay, then go next step, or use press function 5 to instead of press go. Press function key F5 is the same as press go. Just go to next step. Since we have no right to define the start point at the debugging, as worried about to conflict with F9 function key of Camtasia, so we simply continue to go. So in this way, go at debugging procedure, or simply press execute rpg1.exe, all the same. Since it's all the same, we just press go to see what showing on the screens, the program running. Okay, press go. The program is running, and then you can see 2A4 in width and 2A4 in height windows with minimize and system menus are showing on the screen. Okay, now since we in the main frame there's nothing defined, there's no way to leave the programs. Fortunately, the Windows has this mark. We simply put a cursor on it and press the left button of the mouse. We'll leave RPG1, the program. Okay, let's leave the program. Press this red cross. Then we leave RPG1 exe file and go back to RPG edit situation. Right now, we'll change this RPG to the prepared RPG1 simply by press the cross and no saving. Okay, how to change it? Just go to RPG demo. This is, we just defined. This is the prepared one. We change the name of this one. Press the left button of the mouse and choose rename. And change the name. Put A and real and press enter. And this one, we can put a cursor on it and press the right button of the mouse and choose the rename and remove SAV and real. It becomes RPG1. Okay, let's go to debug this prepared RPG1 to see the floating procedure of the program we just written. Okay, press Microsoft C++ 6.0 and the file and open workspace and to find RPG1. RPG demo RPG1. Okay, so just pick RPG1 DSW and open it. The program is opening. Okay, done. Then we change to see the Wingman. Put a cursor on the Wingman door CPP, press the left button twice, and the Wingman CPP will highlight at the top, and the program showing on this big window. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 routines. The first one is APP to show the resolution of window and window style and some descriptions of the program stated in caption. And the program will run into Wingman first and call CAPP APP and call the window, and then jump to next line. Next line is run. The run will jump into the code system. The code system run. The first meeting is initial. We will go back to initial here, and after initial we'll jump into frame. So after initial, jump into frame running until return truth, and the RPG1 frames finished, we'll jump into code systems frame. The code system frame as running, we will go back to RPG frame and turning as a wheel until the return Boolean value of frame is not true, is false. The program will automatically jump into the program shutdown. The shutdown will close the count as the count is opened in initial, and the variable are initialized in initial. The shutdown will free the variable occupy the RAM space, and then close count and leave window, go to the operating system. That's the way the RPG1 running. Okay, let's use debug to see how it runs. Plenty of start points are marked in the program. Let's see as the program running start debug go. What is the first positions, it will busy. Okay, let's press left button of go. You can see there is a red arrows inside the stop brown circle. The program will visit Winman first and started from the first line. CAPP. The CAPP will run into here. In here we have no stop signal, so we just speaking. It will define the resolution 384 width and height of the window size and the window style, minimize box and the system menu, and with the characters demos by Dr. Chiao will show at the top beside the file logo. And then jump to run. Let's see. Debug. Press go to continue the movements. Go. Okay. The small window showing fast, so we cannot see the 384 windows on screens, and the program direct go into run. And let's see how the run programs running in code system. We simply by press the go. You can see right now the program busy the game code system.cpp, and inside the run routines, and visit the first instructions line. The first one is register window class, and then create window. It will and the captions, the resolutions, width, heights, we just defined at the CPP were used to create a window. Then we go to create a window, and then go window create. As the window create, we have to show window, we have to update window, we have to resize window, and then window finished, and then we have to initial count. Okay, let's go to initial count. Okay, initial count. Initial count. Next line is initial. This initial is at the code system. The code system will jump back to the main program. Initial. Let's see if it is true. Go. Initial. Before we go, we'll see initial. If initial is true, we will running the program inside. In here, we will zero message. This is memory of message position. We will use while. The while loop very big. The while loop will check if message has any signal. The window quit. If window quit, the program will leave. Will stop and jump to the shutdown. In here, initial. In here, shutdown. In here, initial count. And at the last, shutdown count. At the beginning, register window. At the last, unregistered window. And then return true. Leave RPG1 program and go back to Windows operating system. Okay, right now, initial. Let's see if the program will go back to Winman initial. Okay, let's press go. Okay, go, initial. Here, right now, is Vman, CPP's initial. After this initial, the program will go back into call system. Call system in while there's no stop positions. The program will direct to meet to visit friend. So as press go, the program will go back to call system's friend. Let's see if it is true. Go. Okay, right now go back to call system to visit friend. As in these positions, press go, the program will go back to the friend routines of Vman. You see Vman friend position. As return, we will return back to call system and in the while loop, and we'll meet friend again. So the program will jump in the friend positions in call system and jump back to the friend positions of Vman. In these two friends jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out, until in the friend positions or any Windows quit message happened, then we'll jump to shutdown. Since there's no way, we didn't write any programs to ask the programs to get the long message and return false. So the program will never shut down. Okay, that's the we just stop the demonstrations and introduce RPGSTART, the programming ending.
一直放你在心。